20 weeks to Madiera. Got a wee bandage on my head, but I'm not going to take it off for this video. So we're back at the sports park, looking down the track in my favourite spot from before. Really good moment and place to just review and plan ahead. So I'm going to splice this video diary up a little bit from today and from some training this week, and then as a result of that put in some performance videos of the pole vault as well, because I don't have many videos of me actually doing things, so I'm going to do that. So there's a bit of actual footage. So yeah, a really big realization today came through just working in the weights room. So I've changed from this powerlifting program. So the way that my strength and conditioning has worked over the last year is that I've done half of a 12-week hypertrophy program, which was a 5 workout a week hypertrophy program. So 30 workouts of that over 3 months, followed by a week of the kind of heavy, intense powerlifting program, which took several weeks to complete. Then half of a 12-week powerlifting program with 3 workouts a week, so a total of 6 workouts, and then moving on to some more kind of functional sport strength and conditioning. So a 30 workout block, then kind of 5 and 6 powerlifting, and now I've got how many workouts? 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. So I've got an 18 workout program I'm going to plan to do between now and October, and really that works out about 1 a week. So obviously with strength and conditioning as a high level decathlete, you'd want to be doing at least 2 of them a week. I'm just going to be in the gym once a week. I think that's more than enough given the other stuff I've got on. Technically speaking, I'm actually only going to be doing 3 workouts a week. So that really comes under the level 4 athlete in this paper that I've been talking about, all this video diary of the trained athlete who's working out 3 times a week and competing at a regional level. And that's the sort of athlete that I am right now, and I'm going to maintain that, and I'm going to try and best as I can combine all the workouts I need to do into 3 workouts a week, and 2 of them will be on the track and 1 of them will be in the gym. And the big realisation has just been how that felt in the gym. So I feel tired right now because I didn't sleep great last night. I've not been sleeping great, and trying to catch up on naps during the day and stuff. But just the energy that I feel in my body when I go in and I lift some slightly lighter weight faster, it feels like I haven't felt for years. And that's awakened me to the reality that for the last 7 months I've been lifting heavy in the gym, much more so than any other guys that would be out on the track, and I'm heavier than most of them, and I'm just now dipping under 90 kilograms. But that's something I need to remember, is that was part of the plan, is that I was going to do a lot more powerlifting and build that base of strength, and then only really capitalise on that much later. So I should be being patient with the performances that I've been getting recently, especially on like things like the 400 metres, where the 400 metres and powerlifting are like, yeah, they're moving in different directions. Hypertrophy, not so much. Hypertrophy is a bit more kind of that lactic threshold and that kind of mesomorph physique can work quite well with the 400. And but doing the heavy lifting, like the heavy 5s and the heavy 3s, where you're really taxing the central nervous system, that's been a lot of work. That's been a lot of work and a lot of recovery, and just doing the first of these more functional workouts, which were more explosive, lower reps again, so kind of in the 3 to 5 range. So just to give you a flavour, there was like clap push-ups, like plyometric push-ups, pull downs that were really quite explosive, only like 4 per set, some um, single leg, kind of almost pistol squat type things where you're kind of going forward rather than leaning back with the pistol squats, and it's much more functional, uh, but also just not quite as taxing. Sort of neurological taxing, but it's not metabolically taxing, or I don't know exactly it. It's just I feel like actually no, this is how I should be feeling. I should have some of that energy, and I actually did this program 9 years ago in 2016 at a point that I was actually probably at my. I think that was probably my strength peak until recently. Around that time, I deadlifted like 150 or something like that, and uh, yeah, I was doing this in the gym. I did a Highland Games where I won the 90-yard dash and got awarded a quake. So in the 44 weeks to Madiera video, there's a picture of me with this quake, and it's from 2016, and the shape that I was in then was really, really good. And I think because I'd over the summer been doing these explosive workouts and I bought the medicine ball and everything, I can really remember it really well. That converted really nicely into some speed, and I didn't really do much with it. I just did one Highland Games, I think, and yeah, from there I went into more athletics training. But that's something I've forgotten how to do. I've forgotten how to be a power athlete in the gym, and yeah, it's time to reclaim some of that and to capitalise on some of the tissue that I've put on and the strength that I've gained and transfer that now out onto the track, and hopefully it's not too late. Again, this statistic about Jonathan Edwards jumping his longest as I'm watching one of the long jumpers here, sorry, the triple jumpers here, some 6 months after he'd stopped lifting heavy weights due to having glandular fevers. Again, it's on my mind that actually at a certain point you don't need more tissue. It's like that ligamentous strength. It's that durability under tension, and even plyometrics strength. So yeah, really positive. I'm really looking forward to having less time in the gym, not feeling like I'm trying to get 2 workouts in a week. I'm going to try and do this either the Sunday or the Monday every week, and yeah, I think that's potentially maybe one of my secret weapons that can come out later in the season at the regional level where I haven't been as competitive. A lot of the athletes are really peaking now. It's kind of June and July, and as they're peaking, I've not really peaked yet. So it's going to happen a bit later for me, maybe in like August, September, October, and yeah, I'm really interested to see if this energy really comes back. So still got a bit of stress on this right ankle. I was feeling it today doing some of the long jumps. I mean, this program's fantastic. It's got plyometrics, power, next standing long jumps, bear crawls and alligator crawls and tiger crawls, and it's really whole body strength and focusing on little, like the tear cuff and all the little muscles that stabilise and stuff. Really good general sports preparation. So yeah, that's the update on strength and conditioning. I'll give some more on that as the weeks go on, how that's going, and the update from later in the week will be hopefully from training on Thursday. We're currently down for the 110 metres hurdles, which I'm doubtful about because of my ankle, but if I'm feeling good enough at practice on Thursday, then I'll go ahead with it. I'm down for the javelin, which is exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to do some javelin tomorrow night, and then I just need to see if I can get into the long jump for the 1500. So yeah.
Yes.
Phone battery just cut out there. So yeah, enough said for 20 weeks to Madiera. The next update will be from the competition on Sunday. And this is where this video diary really comes into its own. It's just really easy to, when you have a bad night, to feel like, well, I can't do anything, so what's the point in doing anything? Or you lose that continuity. And yeah, the video diary is a way to keep my mind engaged, to own my disappointment as to what's happening. It's just a bit of a lame injury. In many ways, it's lame in one way, but just a bit of a lame injury. It's just a bit of a, I don't know, ankle sprain. It feels like I should be able to work through it. It's not like a pure proper Achilles rupture or something where you're like, oh, this is like a 2 month rehab program. You can really get into designing stuff around it. You feel like you should just be like taking a couple of days and stuff. So maybe in retrospect, it's going to be the right thing. Who knows? Yeah. Onwards and upwards. Let's just refocus on the vision. We're going to be in Madiera. It's going to be Portugal. It's going to be warmer than it is now. It's actually pretty cold here. Everyone's buying my scarf. I'm going to be setting personal bests and breaking new ground, and just the feeling of elation. The feeling of elation of being young and fit. I was watching a video midweek, and there seems to be more evidence coming around that's debunking the, not the aging myth, we're absolutely aging, but that your kind of strength, cardiovascular capacity, and all these things start to tail off in your mid-20s and your 30s. It seems to be that it doesn't. It doesn't for some time. It just seems to be that we train potentially a lot as a teenager, or running around doing sports, even in our 20s, really active, maybe single, having more time in the school system. It's just expected you do sports. Maybe you're trying to get fit because you're looking for a partner. And then on the flip side of that, as your career picks off and you're having kids and other priorities, you're just not doing as much. And that's the cause of the effect, rather than this is all kind of hormonally mediated and everything kind of starts to drop off at 25 and things like that. I think there is an aspect of that, but I just don't think it's as big as maybe we once thought. And we're in this bizarre time of just good physical health and people living longer and having kids later and having more freedom longer. And I'm that person. I've not kids. I've not get married, and yeah, I need to be doing the things that those people can't do, and that's holding down a stressful job and still doing this. So that's the mindset. So, Madiera, let's be having you. Catch up next week.